Hey, I'm Aja A, and welcome to Sunshine Haze. Don't forget to check out all the links that I have listed down in the description box, and if you like the video, please give me a little thumbs up. If you have any questions after the video is over, feel free to drop them down below. I try to respond to everyone. And if you all know people interested in astrology, numerology, tarot, or whatever I'm talking about on this channel, go on and send them this link. And don't forget to hit subscribe. And of course, thanks for tuning in and rocking with me. May this info help y'all live your best lives. Peace. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel, SunshinehazeCo. I'm Aja A. As you see tarot cards on your screen, you know it's time for a new moon reading. This time around we are looking at the Virgo new moon. So that is the month of September, and this video is for the Sagittarian, so Sag Sun, Sag Moon, and Sag Rising. If you feel like what I'm saying in this video doesn't resonate with you, go on and check out your moon and or rising sign, which I do have linked down below in the description box, okay? As usual, I'm going to be looking at our typical 4 cards, looking at the energy coming in for you, or the energy that you guys should be tapping into during the month of September, any challenges or obstacles you might be facing, and then also any, since we're in Virgo season, we're going to be looking at where you need to get down to the nitty gritty, put in a little bit of earth, to harness that earth energy, and get prepared for the fall season and the change coming in. And then, as always, a little soul message, something extra for you to take away with you from this spread, okay? So, let's go on and get started, Sag. The first card that you have coming up in your spread is Loyal Heart. And the first thing I want to talk about is the numerology associated with this card. In this deck, it is the number 35, which breaks down to 8. And if you know anything about numerology, you know that 8 is the number of karma, of cycles. It's the number of infinity, right? As I said a few seconds ago, Virgo season you're going to be using to prepare yourself for what the fall season is going to be bringing in for us. So fall is all about change and transformation and, you know, shifting your energy. So this Virgo season, as we wrap up the summer, you guys are really going to be doing whatever work needs to be done so that you can be ready and be, you know, fully strapped and equipped for, you know, whatever change is coming in for you. So you've got this 8 energy resonating here, which just further confirms that there are some cycles coming up for you. There are some things changing for you. There really are some shifts, some energetic shifts coming in for you. And with this 8 energy popping up here, it's telling me that whatever change coming in for you is coming in for you because it is pretty major. Now let's talk about the actual energies associated with this card. This is the Loyal Heart card. And what I pick up on with this card in your spread, Sag, is that with the change coming in, I feel like the change for you is change into, like a lot of people that I've been reading for and a lot of the signs and everyone in general, but I feel for you right now, this is very prominent. You have an idea of what you want your future to look like. You have an idea of what you want, you know, your house and your home to look like, your career to look like, your finances, your relationships, your friendships, your families, things of that sort. This Loyal Heart energy is coming in now, Sag, because this is telling me you really need to devote a lot of time to putting work into these things that you want to see play out for yourself. You guys carry the energy of adventure. You don't stay on one thing for too long. Depending on how your chart's set up, but Sag is typically associated with, it's the archer shooting off into the distance, you know, using that fire energy to go, you know, travel, to see what's popping over here, to try different things. So not to say that you're not interested in the things that you've been thinking about or that you thought about once upon a time, but because of the way that y'all's energy is set up, it's like you may have at one point been very much so invested in this, but then something else might have came along that you might have been interested in or, you know, kind of intrigued by, and, you know, you shifted your attention to whatever it was over there, and then so on and so forth, right? This Loyal Heart card popping up here, Sag, is saying, okay, you actually do have to harness this Virgo energy, this earth energy during the month of September, and buckle down and devote your time and your energy into, like I said, the way you want to see your future play out. You've got to stay consistent with it. I think that's what the message is here coming up for you, Sag. Be consistent with whatever it is that you want to see unfold for you. And also devote positive intention and will into those things. Think about these things in a positive light and you'll see them play out in a positive light. But as you think about these things, you've got to understand that just thinking about them doesn't make them happen. With the change has to come action, or else nothing's going to happen, right? So you can think about these things, but you've also got to actually be doing work. So for instance, if you want a new car, just thinking of something completely shallow. But say, for instance, say your future looks like, I want a new car. Say I've had this car for years. I want something new. I want something nice. I work really hard. This is what I deserve. I want a new car. I want this make and model, right? So there you go. You thought about it. You're positively intending it, right? With the loyal heart energy, you've actually got to do the work that it takes to get the new car. So you can't just say, okay, I want this new car. This is my dream car. You got to say, okay, I want this car. Then you get online and you see what car lots have that car in your area. Then you go to the car lot and you test drive the car. Then you look at your finances and you say, okay, if I do this or do that, whatever, A, B, C, X, Y, Z. So that to say, coming back to devote your time and your energy into doing the work that will make the future that you have envisioned play out for you. Okay? All right, y'all. The next card that you have coming up in your spread is in the position of your crossing energy. So challenges or obstacles you might be facing during the month of September, and you've actually got the Carnival card here. So very interesting that this is popping up here when I'm telling you guys, hey, devote your time and your energy into how you want to see your life play out. This Carnival card popping up here in a crossing energy tells me that you may not actually have a clear idea of what your future, what that desired future is. You may have thought about it in some aspect, but you may not be completely clear on everything that you want and everything that you need, right? This is the World card. In an upright position, this is, things coming together, your energy shifting into positive, having all of your shit together, having everything that you need, having everything that you want, and, just resonating with a very positive and a very content energy. But this is in a crossing position for you. And this is crossing, devoting your energy into the way that you want to see your world play out. You want to see life play out. So that being said, you can turn this into an upright position. This just means you need to devote a little bit more time into actually thinking about things. Virgo does carry a very analytical energy. So again, you need to tap into this Virgo and harness this Virgo energy that we're all working with during this month of September. And take a little time to take a step back and say, okay, what is my world? What does that look like? What does happiness look like? What does peace look like? What does harmony look like for me? Or what do I feel like that is? Or what is my desired harmony? What is my desired peace? What is my desired contentment? What does my life look like in a perfect world to me, right? That's how you need to be thinking during this month, Sag, in order to turn this into an upright position. And that's when you buckle down and start devoting your energy and your time into doing whatever it takes to get yourself here. Okay, so these two go hand in hand during the month of September. And again, I want to circle back to what I was saying about a little bit of confusion, a little bit of haziness. I feel like, I don't know, Sag, especially because y'all carry that adventurous energy. I feel like maybe for a while it's been kind of hard to find your footing. I feel like you've maybe been, I want to say going from place to place, but I don't necessarily mean that literally in the physical, but maybe, trying to find where you belong, trying to find where you fall into alignment. And this card tells me you might still be carrying around a little bit of that energy, but this month is for you to figure out what you think alignment is for yourself. And when I say what you think, understand that on a soul level, whatever you're supposed to be doing, wherever your heart's supposed to be, wherever your head's supposed to be, you will be drawn to that. So when I say whatever you think, understand that whatever you think is actually what it's supposed to be. So figure out what it is that makes you feel like you have found yourself in the right place in the right time, and then go on and start doing whatever it takes to get yourself actually to that right place and to that right time. Okay. Now, the next card that you have coming up in your spread is in the position of the Virgo energy, where you need to, like I said earlier, get down to the nitty gritty, devote some energy into preparing for the change that is coming in for you in the fall season. And you've got another major card here, and I want to say ironically, but not ironically, nothing happens by chance. You've got the market. And now this is the Wheel of Fortune in this deck. this is telling me, Sag, that you need to, and I've been talking about harness the Virgo energy this whole spread, and definitely still do that too, but don't forget your fire. Wherever you feel pulled towards, whatever you feel called to do, especially because we just came off of the Leo lunar cycle, which was all about reigniting our passions, right? Whatever you feel like you need to go on and do, understand that this is divine intervention for you, Sagittarius. So anything that you find yourself doing during this month, especially if it feels like, you know, oh, how'd I end up here? What's this? Oh, let's just take a chance. Actually tap into that Sag energy and take the chance. Feel like taking whatever chances, whatever cycles are coming around for you, whatever's popping up for you that's inevitable, you go on and do that, because that's what's going to help you turn this into an upright position. When you go on and follow that path that life is laid out for you, you find yourself in the spaces to where you need to be, right? Remember what I was saying about divine timing, divine intervention. Everything happens for a reason. So whatever is happening so you can clear yourself, rid yourself of this haziness in order for you to devote the energy that you need to into making the life that you want to live actually become tangible in the physical, okay? That's all I want to say about that card, all right? The last card that I have for you in this spread, somebody else got this too. I don't remember what sign it was. You've got in your soul message position, so this is something extra for you to take away with you from the spread. You've got the Elephant card, which is 43 in this deck, which breaks down to 7, which is the number of divinity, of philosophy, of truth. So everything happening for you during this time, Sag, is bringing you to this point so that you can see and understand the things that have transpired and are transpiring in your life, so that you can understand what you're supposed to learn from, what you're supposed to grow from. This card comes with the message of gratitude. So as things are shifting, as things are changing for you, Sag, I think it's very important for you, especially during this month underneath this Virgo lunar cycle energy, and that, you know, with those insightful, analytical Virgo characteristics, it's important for you to, as things are shifting and changing, to really give some thought to them and understand the shifts and the changes. And then, you know, especially if you feel like you're moving away from something that you have an attachment to or that you've been invested in for a while, as things change, like I said earlier, understand that it happens for a reason. It happens when it's supposed to. But just be grateful that you've had these experiences. Don't look at anything like an L during this next month. I feel like it's important for me to tell you guys that whatever you're moving away from, excuse me, do not look at like you're taking a loss. Just be thankful for whatever it is. If it didn't turn out the way you wanted it to, charge it to the game, keep it pushing. But just, you know, be grateful for your experiences, because they are definitely going to help you. And I feel like very much so along in the next couple of months with the fall season and all that change and transformation coming in. All right, Sag? All right. Okay, y'all, that's your reading. I hope that it was insightful for you. If you feel like you have any questions or comments, feel free to drop them down below. If you'd like to book your own reading, you can do so through my Etsy shop. That link is down below as well. And I am having an end of summer sale, so everything's going to be on sale on my shop. I'm going to go on and put that sale up sometime this week, so hang tight for me. Just be patient, it's coming. And check out the Virgo lunar cycle video as well. I've got that up. Link is down below too. And thank you guys for watching. I'll see y'all next time. Peace.